I'm never going to make it as an Olympian or a Paralympian, so representing potentially both the BBC and also people with disabilities I thought was something that was really exciting.
I met him when he was a young producer starting out. He could do anything and he was willing to do anything, and he was a very motivating colleague and great fun. And then this terrible thing happened. He stepped on a landmine, he lost his leg.
We went up to film an abandoned trench that Iraqi forces had left behind. We had a soldier with us who told us the area was safe, but as soon as I stepped out of the vehicle, I triggered an anti-personnel landmine that was hidden beneath the ground. So a few days after stepping on that landmine, my right leg was amputated below the knee.
He almost got killed. The colleague he was working with at the time did get killed. And Stuart took it upon himself to try to turn that experience into something positive.
I realised that I was in quite an unusual position. There aren't many people like me, thankfully, in the UK who have been injured by landmines. And so I thought, well, I can either put this to one side and forget it ever happened, or I can try and use my experience as something positive. There are people around the world who are thrown on the scrap heap because they've become landmine victims. If I can make people think a little bit more deeply, a little bit more personally about the landmine issue, then I think that's something that I felt very strongly from an early stage that I had a duty to do. If you go into a room with people and you take your artificial leg off and say, this is what landmines actually do to people, it does hit home.
There's something symbolically appropriate about somebody like Stuart, whose working life is devoted to going to difficult places and trying to shine a light in the darkness. There's something appropriate about carrying a torch on an occasion of a great sort of national celebration.
I'm really excited that this is just a chance for, in a small way, to celebrate what I've been through, what I've been through with my family, what I've been through with the BBC, and also hopefully, you know, some people may see me taking part in the torch relay and they'll see somebody with an artificial leg, somebody with a disability, and they might say, oh, haven't seen that before. And I suppose that's what the Olympics is about. It's about people achieving things regardless of what they've been through in their lives, regardless of their ability or disability, and I think that's a really exciting thing. I can't wait for the day.